What's up, everybody? I'm ⴡᴜᴜᴜ.
I'm Dread.
And we're here again to bring you another Twisted review.
This time, considering not only the length of the show itself, but some of the episodes in this first show, we're going to do something a wee bit different. And we're talking about RWBY.
Yeah.
This video will cover the Beacon arc, so that would be the first 3 volumes.
Yeah. First off, we want to say this. Anybody who wants to bring up shipping, we're not talking it. Everybody has the right to their own ships, and if the ship becomes canon in show, then we'll mention it. Until then, as we're talking about the series, the seasons, keep it to yourself.
But if you have to, if you really want to, at least try to keep it civil.
Well, we might be chaotic. Also respectful.
We don't condone gatekeeping.
Basically, bullying of any type.
So
Sorry, but what?
a little background before we get into the show itself. The creator of the show, Monty Ohm,
Unless it's full.
went out to his friends and said, "You know what? I want to make an anime."
Mind you, how the guy got started? Rooster Teeth. Red versus Blue.
Specifically, I think the 10th or 11th season, somewhere around that area.
And there was an animator. Not only the writer.
Yeah, which he actually did. So he has the first volume covers about, if you watch it on YouTube or straight from the website, which is free on both sides. Although with the Warner Bros. Acquisition, that might be a bit difficult.
On Crunchyroll.
It might be on HBO Max, but I'm pretty sure it's on Crunchyroll.
It is. I've watched it on Crunchyroll. So
that's about 16 episodes, but most of them are like 15 minutes.
the longest in Figure is like 12 minutes.
Right.
That's the
but
first volume 1.
that's but when referring to the DVD and Blu-ray, a lot of the episodes came in parts, and they just combined the parts, with one of the episodes having a small addition, more comedy.
Yeah. The show itself,
About 10 episodes.
yeah. So the show itself is actually very funny. It's awesome in how they do the music.
Yes.
Every character has a theme.
Jeff Williams and his daughter Casey Lee, who does the singing for most, if not the entire show.
Yeah.
I think there's maybe one song she's not a part of it, but it's not in this volume.
Yeah. There's also the fact that
We'll get to that part when we talk about the music for a future volume.
Also, what's amazing about this show is that now another thing about this show is there's always a magical pocket in every anime you see, right? Not in this one. Monty Oum actually designed the show with the idea of a cosplayer doing the costume.
Yeah.
So he made pockets.
Yeah.
He made them relevant. Hey, don't look at me, folks. I don't design it.
Although
this is the creator himself, which means the show's guy.
The character, a notable part of one person's costume is their blue jeans.
Which one?
Jean.
Oh yeah. Hey, the guy's in a hoodie and blue jeans while wearing a chest plate. What can you do? So it's kind of a modern setting. It's modern. Sorry, folks. We're in the middle of us doing this.
Our story starts in the town in the city of Vale. Now I'm gonna try to get into the backstory and lore because we'll be here all day.
All day? We'll be here for a month.
That's you need to extend that part, but now
this is where we meet the main character of the series. The very first episode in the Ⴛ Vale. We meet the first female character, the showrunner actually, RWBY Rose.
That I'm actually gonna slightly disagree with, on the fact that because of the way it's spelled, she's not the only main character.
No.
As one of the
yeah. The way they spelled it, but the way it sounds.
But if you absolutely have to designate a main, an absolute main, RWBY would be it.
Yep.
You know, this show specifically, I don't really want to. Along the way, we'll make friends, make enemies, make negative friends.
Let me put it like this. Monty took the best of anime, some of the best anime fight scenes,
Yeah.
Took the show, put the best of the animes out there, slapped them all together, mixed them in a pot,
And
came up with this thing.
There is another reason why we're singling out the first 3 volumes. With that, they were using. They would. Hold on.
Also, when we say that the music is awesome, every main character, or mainline character for the series, has a theme. Or they have a theme that's in their character, but also a theme song. RWBY's based around Little Red Riding Hood. Then you have, next up, White Snee.
Snee.
Yeah. She's based off of Snow White. Which is actually funny because her name transformation is actually the German transformation of Snow White. She just kind of. What are you trying to look up?
What they used for volumes 1 and 3 for animation. I was trying to look it up on the. the Switch. The reason why we focused on the first 3 volumes is that the after the end of volume 3 they switched and
Pozo.
yeah, they went from Pozo to Maya. Now, unfortunately, with that, now the soundtrack is also free to watch on YouTube, free to listen to on YouTube. If you can find it, but it's not that hard to find. Much like the show itself, you could probably watch the entire first arc, the entire arc we're talking about. Length of time it would take to watch maybe a Lord of the Rings movie.
Yeah.
The extended version.
You can pretty much watch the first all 8 seasons.
You could probably watch all 8 volumes in a weekend.
Yeah. In about 9 to 12 hours.
Now,
window. That's with bathroom and food.
When it comes to watching the show, the more along the lines of the later volumes, you will have to go to the website. It will be on there for the. I think the most you need is an account, a basic account which is free.
Either that or go to watch on Crunchyroll, which you would need a premium account. But the cheapest, they actually have a very cheap program. The most you pay, the minimum is $8, the most is $15.
So what would you give this show character-wise? At least for the.
Well, since we didn't go over all the characters, I can't really give the score yet.
Okay.
Okay. So, since I said I started with.
I know. I just.
You're just trying to listen well.
Yeah.
But we do have to go through since we're doing a major this is a compilation.
Right.
We have a bit of time with it. We have White Snee, rich kid who has a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
Blake Belladonna, the rebel with a cause.
Yeah. Stalker boyfriend issues too.
That part's not really as important to the final part of the volume. The set.
Yeah. Still comes up.
I was just making a point. And actually, no, it doesn't. Let's see here. And then Ruby's half sister, Yang Xiaolong.
Miss, I'll punch you in the face. Miss, I go Super Saiyan if you piss me off. And I wish I was joking.
Give that her first song that she has to dedicate to her. Literally mentioned Super Saiyan.
Yeah. The song called I Burn. Check it out. It's actually pretty cool. Now, going on to the second team. These are also all teams. You will notice that the names spelled the team name. Team RWBY, led by Ruby Rose. Next up, Team Juniper.
Yes.
Led by Mr. I wear blue jeans in the battle. And I can't...
is it? I've got a sword.
Mr. John Ark.
Well, Mr. I've got a sword, where everyone else's weapon is also a gun.
Yeah. Mr. John Arc, who is actually now, like we said, these characters are all based off of something, either a fairy tale or a historical feature.
Whether some
And it's Grimm, the Brothers Grimm. Everybody's based off of them, by the way.
Yes.
So a lot of them are based. Like Blake is based off of Sleeping Beauty, and also I think one of the people out of the Story of the Monkey King.
That's someone else.
Yeah, but yeah, she's based off of Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Like Belladonna.
Yeah.
But we don't need to get into absolutely need to get into the.
Well, some of it helps.
I know.
But going back
but
to
unfortunately, some of them might be
too blatant.
Character spoiler.
Yeah. Like I said, John. 1 of 8. Not kidding. Only boy too.
That's teammates. John's teammates consist of Noah Valkyrie, Pierre Nikos, and Ren and Lai Ren.
I think the only one in that whole group is literally the only one sane is Ren and John. But then again,
even John has moments.
I'm not saying John doesn't.
Now, animation-wise, most of the first volume is a bit can be a bit choppy.
Yeah.
But
and it's also a bit sped up.
But although the two places where they needed to be good, it's really good. The action scenes and the comedy.
Yeah.
This is for the entire show. But also on the first 3 volumes we're dealing with Posen and not Maya.
Yeah.
We briefly talk about the story, talk about the characters, talk about the music. Yeah. Another thing, audio-wise, this show actually does have 2 languages, but it's mostly in English because that's where it started.
Yeah.
But it has comic books,
manga, that companion,
a game. Yeah, at least one video game.
They get ready
console based.
They're also getting ready to release a new a movie. A movie.
Well, it's not. We're not going to get into that.
Yeah, I'm just putting it up.
Mainly because that's
AU.
And well, so story-wise for the first. Okay, story-wise for the first 3 volumes.
I'm gonna give it a. Just because how it's a bit choppy, how the story goes, and plus they're trying to blend different story factions in. I'm gonna go 3.5, at least 0.75.
Let's just stick to only putting half for the main score.
Okay. 3.5.
Story-wise, it's 3.5 sounds good. Characters.
Well, given the fact that they're still in development, they were developing as the story goes.
Right, these are the first 3 volumes.
Yeah, I'm going off that. I'm gonna give a solid 4.
Yeah, 4 sounds right. Animation, I will start us off with this one. Probably gonna give it a 3.
I'm gonna be a little bit more generous with a 3.5, only because it is the beginning, the starting out. It was a new venture for him, and it does get better.
Yeah. And the only reason why they had to switch to Maya to begin with, because when it came to the Poser engine, they were going over its limit. But audio, yeah,
I mean,
that's mostly on the music. Now,
instrumental pieces are good.
We will have. It does have notable voice actors in the roles, but that's mainly side character roles. But so yeah, overall enjoyment for the first 3 volumes. 4.
And that brings the rating to about I believe with the 5 it does boost it to about 4.5.
Yeah.
We'll get.
Yeah, we'll go with a straight. Well, we'll go with a 4.5,
which is actually unusual.
Right. So it's a definite watch and buy.
It's a definite watch.
It's a definite
buy.
watch.
As we said, but it's also your opinion of what you think.
Yeah.
Our opinion is definite watch, buy, enjoyment. The songs have literally, you can sit there and be having a bad day and like bust out one of the songs and just get lifted.
Now, as we said, watch it on YouTube, Crunchyroll, possibly HBO Max, but don't take all the pain of salt right now.
Yeah.
And I think that's it.
I am looking at it. Yeah. Amazon Prime.
Yeah, Amazon
Plus
Prime.
6 volumes though.
Yes. All 8 volumes are currently out on DVD and Blu-ray.
They removed. It's no longer on YouTube except for the first episode. As of 2020, October 2020.
Okay, that's probably due to the acquisition of Lucy's by Warner Media.
It's also on Netflix.
Well, there are plenty of ways to watch it.
Yeah, you can look it up.
Well,
also, Blues of the 9th season is coming out this year. They haven't released a date.
Yeah, but
as soon as
we'll get, we might get into speculation on that when we get to our review of volume 7 and 8. So, with that being said,
I'm ⴛⴶ6, the local devil that you all, demon and devil that you all know.
I'm your resident king of chaos, known as Dread.
Keep it twisted, folks.
And let the chaos reign.
See ya.